and welcome to Music at the Piano. Today we are looking at pages 65, 66, and 67 in Mayron Cole's Older Beginner Level 2 textbook. And this is the first piano part, or the piano one part, of her Elise Ensemble. And God willing, I will record the rest of the ensemble tomorrow. This is all eighth notes. You cannot go wrong in counting. It's 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. And it continues that way throughout the whole piece. Except for over here in measure 12, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... It's just that the notes are repeated, they don't change. The solfege is tricky for me because she uses this accidental, this is in A minor. It ends on the dominant and tonic of the A minor scale there. So what we have is, I'm going to go slow so I don't make too many mistakes. So, fi, is a raised fa. So, fi, so, fi, so, re, fa, me, do. So, do, do, so, do, re, 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 do, so, do. Do, so, fi, so, re, fa, me, which is the lowered third, not me, but me. Do, so, do, re, 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 do, re, mi, fa, te, 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 that's the lowered seventh, right? Instead of T, it's te, 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 so, la, so, te, 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 fa, so, fa, do, me, fa, me, re. I'm afraid that I rather consistently played the wrong rhythm in measures 12 and 13 because I was, in my mind, I was hearing the real Elise. And so I just going to put this clip in where I've cut some things out, playing the correct rhythm. So this is the B section, measures 9 and going on. And this is how it should be played and counted. 1, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2. And the rest of the piece I played correctly. So, sorry about that. And I'm going to pop that in one of the breaks that I cut out when I did it in iMovie. Have fun with this, and we'll try to do better next time. So, fi, so, re, fa, me, do, so, do, so, do, so, do, re, 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 do, so, so, fi, so, re, fa, me, do, so, re, 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 do, re, mi, fa. I can't do it again. And then it ends on there. So I hope that when I watch the video, I do not discover that I made a terrible mistake anyplace. So the fingering, the right hand has to move around a little bit. In the right hand, you're going to have 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, rest, 2, 1, and then your second finger will stretch a little and will play the E that your third finger had been playing. 2, 5, rest, 2, 5, and then over here again, 2, 5, and then the third finger goes back on the E. So it had been 2, and now it's 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, a little bit of a stretch, 2, 5, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then 5, 5, 5, 5, and then back to the original. 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 5, 2, 5. So let's see, there's a pencil around here someplace. My other pencil disappeared. So you've got this pattern. repeats here. So you've got A, and then, and it's a little bit different because then you're going to go on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, slightly different. So A prime, and you're going to go on. Theirs is like the B section then. This is a transition, or it could be considered a phrase extension. Or you might better call it a phrase extension because it's just repeating the B. And then you go back to the beginning. So that's A again. Well, it doesn't get started the same way, but aside from the pickup note, it's A. And then I guess you would call this A prime again because it changes just a little bit at the end. Well, maybe it's A2 because it's different from A1. So that's what I think. I will play it for you slowly, and then I'll play it more up to tempo. I would learn each hand alone. Oh, let me go over the left hand fingering. So there's 2 on B, 3 on A, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, all the way, 2, 3, all the way. Then finger 4 on G, 3 on A, 2 on B, and then 2 on B, 3 on A, and that's it. That's your left hand. Not too exciting, but extremely important. 1 and 2 and 3 and ready, play. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and finger 4. The tonic is on the top and the dominant is on the bottom. So it probably really doesn't go too much faster than that. You might need to practice it slowly a lot. Then try the right hand while I play both hands, and then try the left hand with my recording of both hands, and then rewind it again and try it hands together by yourself for a while. Or you could, just do it like a nice way to practice would be, let's practice this section. 1, 2. Ending section. All right, then go back to here. 1, 2, 3. We'll take the first ending this time for practice. Okay, and then go back to this section here. You got that transition. That's an auto transition. I'm sorry, I should have not said that. It's a phrase extension, so you get 2 extra bars here, but it's just B's. So we'll play from here, and then we'll take the second ending. 1, 2, 3. Now, some of you may have noticed that on the repeated notes, I play the first note louder because that is the downbeat. And what you want to start developing is a feel for the meter and the metric stress. And this is 3/4 meter, and the downbeat is the most important, and the pickup is the next most important. And the note in between is a through the beat, and it's just, it helps you determine the meter. So in 3/4 time, you have the crucis, which is the downbeat, the metacrucis, which is through the beat, and the anacrucis. So you only have one beat between the crucis and the anacrucis. In 4/4 time, you have crucis, metacrucis, metacrucis, anacrucis. And that gives you the feeling of 4/4 because there's 2 beats between the downbeat and the pickup, or the upbeat. So you want to feel 3 and 1, not 3 and 1, or 3 and 1, but 3 and 1. So see if you can hear me do the metric stress. Of course, not every downbeat is equally important. Then you have to think in terms of the phrasing. What are the important downbeats that you want to emphasize, and which are the ones that you want to be aware of, but not point out to anybody that much. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. 3 and 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 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 and 1 and 2 and 1. Oh, I was just kidding. I blew that. I'll go back to letter B, the forte. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1.